This episode is called Attack on Pinball Fortress, and all I can focus on is pinball, and now I'm terrified of what's to come. Look, I know it's a Sonic staple, but I'm still feeling the after effects of Sonic Frontiers, and I never want to see the words Sonic and pinball in the same sentence ever again. The episode begins with two dudes making pottery when they get hit with a beam. Said beam makes them both lose any form of intelligence and acts like any dumb character in a series you can think of. Yes, even that one! Robotnik gloats on a nearby hill about his stupidity ray being a success, with Scratch and Grounder there as moral support. Sonic and Tails arrive too, a perfect test for Robotnik, so he begins rapid firing everywhere, missing Sonic and Tails spectacularly. But he does manage to hit Scratch. Oh, don't worry, he's fine. Robotnik says he can't make someone at Scratch's level any dumber. In the nearby town we see, okay, I know we saw you, but I don't remember you. Okay, yeah, I just looked him up, and this guy was back in Tails' new home, the Tails adoption episode. He's chewing out his idiotic underling for being dumb when said underling is also hit with the idiot beam. But he's given a sudden burst of motivation instead? This is a weird invention, Robotnik. You may want to go back to the blueprints on this. We next see Wes Weasley? You again? He's trying and failing to scam someone. He's too smart for Weasley's schemes. Until you know where this is going. The customer is hit with the beam, and suddenly he wants to buy everything Weasley has. So we now have two returning characters with a motivation to get Robotnik's beam. 3 if we count Sonic. This can't end well. Sonic uses a seesaw to toss a mule over to Robotnik. While it's flying,
I'm waiting!
Sonic, I thought you were over this. It's a bad habit you need to break. Like smoking or mule tossing. Robotnik claims the record for the world's slowest shot as Scratch and Grounder sneak away from the still falling mule. The mule lands, but actually misses Robotnik by a hair. Oh wait, never mind. The mule kicked him instead. With Robotnik defeated, Sonic gloats as the General and Weasley go after the stupidity ray. They race each other until they reach the beam, after which they begin brawling out. Good on Weasley for not going down immediately. You'd think he'd be the easier target. Sonic catches up and sees the insanity, so he destroys the beam. Robotnik calls Sonic and tells him that he still knows how to build the ray, threatening to make a much larger version that can cover all of Mobius this time. The call ends with Dumb and Dumber going back to fighting for control of this yet-to-be-built new stupidity ray.
I'm waiting!
No, Sonic, you get one of those per episode maximum. We haven't even hit 10 minutes yet, and that includes the minute-long intro. Tails recons the place saying the new stupidity ray is nearly finished. So Sonic gets over ASAP with the power of a rope. The other two get over with the powers of greed and a movable pulley that I guess the Sarge just carries around. Robotnik notices them, so he opens fire against the trio. Don't even think about it, Sonic. Weasley destroys the entrance leading to, predictably, a giant pinball table. My worst nightmares realized. Once they escape Chaos Island, they reach Chaos Island. They ride a platform through the lava until Robotnik finds them by a badnik scorpion that is about to destroy the platform, or Sonic has it fall down to a stew. Meanwhile, the robots tell Robotnik that they finished working on the stupidity ray. Robotnik orders him to fire the beam at the door at his signal, but we hear nothing. Sonic comes in, surprisingly not disguised, to surrender, offering a gift filled with the other two idiots. They all begin arguing about what they are going to do with the ray until the beam is aimed at Robotnik and he says shoot. It goes how you think from there. Robotnik, now inflicted with the power of stupid, pulls the self-destruct lever that he built. Seems like Doofenshmirtz may have had a bit of an idol with Robotnik. Everyone else flees but Robotnik just giggles at his own demise. They all fall to the ground, with Tails, Sergeant, and with Weasley deciding that they don't want the stupidity ray anymore. The episode ends with Scratch, Grounder, and Robotnik falling to the ground, with Robotnik, still an idiot, wanting to pull the lever again. Sonic says it's about staying in school, and even here Robotnik gets shot with the stupidity ray. Poor Robotnik. As for the episode itself, it was really unmemorable. I had to stretch a lot of points just to make this video longer than the 45 seconds or so. When Robotnik is shot with the stupidity ray, he laughs like Goofy, kind of interesting. Oh, I didn't bring this up in the rest of the video, but the plot is pretty much a one-for-one reference to the plot of Sonic Spinball, played with the Scorpion boss. It could be a coincidence, but given the timing, it was probably deliberate. That's pretty neat. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and have a good one. Bye-bye!